Hi, I'm Cris. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 11 of OCD Geeks. Is it everything okay, Jack?
Shh, I'm just trying to concentrate. I'll get you in a minute.
Okay, guys, I think that Jack is warming up for today's topic. As you might have guessed, we are going to talk about meditation and mindfulness.
I'm here now. I think it kinda worked. Jokes apart, we want to share our personal experiences with meditation. Actually, I've always been struggling with it, and I'll explain why. Could you tell the listeners about your meditation journey, Cris?
Of course, when I was a university student, I took a few lessons organized by a local cultural center. Anyways, I did not complete the class. A few years ago, I started to meditate thanks to a series of apps on my smartphone. I've tried a lot of them with different results. Later, I'm going to share my top recommendation. By the way, I remember that your OCD is linked to breathing patterns. So, was it easy or helpful for you to meditate, Jack?
Well, since my adolescence years, I was often told to try meditation in order to relieve my anxiety. I was particularly stressed because of the exams and I had little confidence in myself. But I actually started quite late to give it a try. A few years ago, I took some individual yoga lessons by a local coach that I hoped could help me calm my mind and set the right concentration pattern.
And how was that?
As I discovered later on, my breathing OCD doesn't match so well with the standard yoga techniques. In fact, focusing even more on my breathing didn't help me at all, but it functions as a trigger to feel even worse.
I see. I think it's important to share your story, because members of our audience might feel the same.
Yes, it's a bit frustrating when a new way of coping with a problem doesn't show the results that you would expect, but there is always a positive counterpart. By this experience, I discovered that I could do meditation differently, focusing, for example, on the sounds of my steps during a walkabout in nature, on the sounds of the waves crashing on the shore while laying on a beach. I started to appreciate the so-called soft fascinations around me. They are everything that can get my attention and are part of the beauty of the nature itself.
I totally see your point. My experience with meditation was a bit different though. I found that using meditation apps as part of my daily routine, even for 10 minutes, can make a difference. The goal is not reducing anxiety in itself, it's more to be in the present moment. The anxiety reduction might just be a positive side effect.
For me, it would be impossible to meditate through a digital app. I need to feel completely disconnected.
I understand your point about technology, but remember, the goal of meditation is to be connected with the present moment. You can reach that with the help of digital app as well.
Sounds geeky indeed.
Yes, mindful geekiness.
If you were about to convince me, which app would you suggest?
The app I'm using now is called 10% Happier. This project was created by ABC anchor Dan Harris. He is the author of the 10% Happier book as well. Plus, he is the host of a podcast by the same name. I totally recommend checking it out. In the app, you can find a great variety of meditation and courses. Topics covered include the basics, stress, sleep, happiness, and more. These classes are offered by top expert instructors. As for me, my favorite one is Jeff Warren. It is not a free app, but they offer a free trial and sometimes free challenges as well.
It's very cool when the digital world can help us refocus on the present. It makes us think about how powerful technology can be when directed on the right purpose. How we use it makes all the difference.
I definitely think so. By the way, you are welcome to join our site www.ocdgeeks.me. There you can also find the visual section featuring mindful pictures from our daily life. From today, you can take your part too. Send your own high-definition mindful pictures that you would like to share with the community. You can send them at chris.ocdgeeks@gmail.com and jack.ocdgeeks@gmail.com.
In no time, we could travel the world together, thanks to your contribution. Be sure to write your full name and the name of the place where the picture was shot for the credits. Your Instagram ID would work as well.
That's right, Jack. So that's all for today. Follow us on YouTube and Instagram at OCD Geeks. To chat with us directly, we also open our Instagram spin-off. You can find those pages at chris.ocdgeeks and jack.ocdgeeks. cool updates going on there.
What's even newer is our Discord server. You can find it at OCD Geeks. By the way, on YouTube you can find our second video episode, the easiest and geekiest way to introduce yourself in Italian. Actually, we are not only voices behind the microphone, so make sure to check it out.
Remember, you are with us in creating our community. Your support helps a lot to let the world know about the podcast. For now, let them talk, our freaks.
We stay tuned on OCD Geeks.